Good afternoon, welcome to Turbo Tortoise Tech. If you're new here, my name is Reese Peace from KFC. I will get Triple XL, and with that over and done with, I'm back with another Ikon review. This time with the base and the Vixer, which so what I said what I was going to do when I started doing these reviews was I was going to keep like for like and keep them similar where possible. But these two are completely different from the rest of their brethren. So in that facet, they are similar. Starting off with the base here on my left, this is a console / mobile aimed headset. You can use it on the PC, however, though, if you have a splitter. These 3-in-1 jacks have the microphone and then the headset all in one. So if you have a splitter, they can then split it into like normal stereo for the headset and then a mic connection as well. Then you will be able to use these on PC as well. The cables, though, is not as long as the other sets. It is more mobile gaming sort of and console orientated, with it being let's say 1.5-ish meters is what you're going to get to the actual volume control and microphone and everything that you can mute and unmute here. It's got the same inline control as what I saw on the Alpha, and they're pretty similar in most facets. The microphone quality is about the same. There's nothing really too different from this to that, and the audio quality of these, though, and the tone is massively different. As their name suggests, they're all about that bass. These produce quite a lot of bass, more than normal, and the mids and everything are on par with the rest of the sets. They're not also the biggest set ever. This is more, well, the headband actually does extend pretty far, if I'm honest. As you can see, there's still almost a gap even with my fat head, and in sort of the comfortable position as they were over like that, then they would sit something, well, like that. They're pretty comfortable. The ear cups are big enough to go around your whole ear, and there's pretty decent sound isolation once again. They appear to be open backs, but they aren't. There's actually like 3 little holes over here which give you that open back effect and just take off some of the air pressure. But like I said, these are all about the bass, 110%. And then on my right is the Vixer. Let's get that. There it is. And then on my right is the Vixer. And the Vixer is a USB headset that has one actual, like, quite a separate thing from the rest. The one thing that's nice is they do put electronic shielding in the cable line, so there's literally no static distortion and stuff coming through from that. Much longer cable on this guy, and then you'll notice no inline volume control. That's because they've put the controls for the mic and the volume on the headset, and this is actually more of a chat orientated headset. It's extremely large, as you can see, much bigger than most of them. Huge ear cups. It's quite light, all things considered, and something I just got to note before I carry on is the metal that they use in the side pieces over here. It's just so welcome to have. It does add a touch of weight, but it just gives you some, well, springiness or some malleability so that you can stretch them if you need to. These, absolutely no chance that you're going to need to do that. They are made for like fathead boys. But then you're asking, where's the volume and the mic control? Like I said, they're on the headset, so the volume control is on the back over here and quite nicely placed, all things considered. You don't really bump into it when you take them on and off. It's far enough away from like the normal sort of up and down hinging point that you shouldn't bump into too often. And then the microphone actually has a switch in it, so as I tilt it up, you'll hear it click. You hear that? That's actually muting the microphone over there. So when you flip it up, then it's muted, and when you flip it down, then it's active again. And this microphone is extremely sensitive. On 100% volume, I just about deafened myself. It was way too loud. And about 85 was like a really nice sweet spot, and it sounded really good. This is a very good chat headset. If you're sitting doing calls a lot of the time, people will really appreciate your voice quality coming out of this set. This is way more chat orientated, to the point that I actually had to enable bass boost in Windows to get some more bassiness out of this. This is almost completely set up for voice from either end. The stereo setup on these are both pretty good. This one is a little bit lacking compared to some of the other headsets from that facet, but like I say, for voice, it's absolutely spectacular. If you're on a mobile gaming setup or on console, etc., have a look at the bass if you really want to be all about that bass, no treble. then this should be right up your alley. It's particularly good on my cell phone as well. And then, like I say, these are more voice chat orientated, and they are quite comfy, having these big old ear cups and really big comfy headband. These do seem like more of a working kind of tool than a gaming tool, all things considered. Anywho, that is all I have time for you today. If you have enjoyed this, then please do hit us up with a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the flip side.